he lost in that sensational way.
Yeah.
What will his mood be like today?
Yeah. What do you think, Miro? What would be his mood?
Well, he's known for kind of not falling apart, not collapsing after the defeat. And I think someone mentioned on Twitter, I mean, not this time, but previously, that if you check Magnus's stats after a loss, it's actually, he might be scoring more than average after a loss. So I feel pity for his opponent, to be honest. You know, wounded, but still a lion, a tiger,
Well,
looking for a prey.
you know, wounded lion is always the dangerous one, yeah? Whenever it gets wounded, it would come back stronger. And today, Magnus is playing white pieces.
Should we take a look at the board
Yes.
and see how things have developed? And there we can actually see from the position of the pieces, it does look solid opening around. Okay, let's rewind all the way to the beginning. We can see that Magnus Carlsen did in fact open with the king's pawn, and after his opponent responded in kind, it seems like a game of copycat is in store. But after knight takes pawn, should we show that famous trick?
Yeah, let's do it. So if you keep copying what white is doing, then you might end up with this. And then where do you go with the knight? Yeah, wherever you go with the knight, there's always this trick of check, discovery, and also getting the queen afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, this Petrov is one of my early openings when I started playing chess, Yobi, because as specifically because of this trick. I know I'm a cheapo.
No, but that's the way the UK kids are also taught chess. First you learn the cheapos, and then maybe 20 years later you finally learn some lines.
Yeah.
And okay, but obviously Black was not going to fall into that trick, so instead kick back the knight and only then capture the pawn in the middle of the board.
Yes, and interestingly here, we know that the main line would be d4, and then Black would continue with d5 and so on, bishop d3 or knight c3. But here in Magnus continue with d3, knight f6, d4, and if Black replied it with d5, we no longer have Petrov, but we have the exchange French. So what a transposition. So
the game could actually go on. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if White's still winning by, say, moving the queen somewhere.
Yeah,
It was worth a try. Yeah.
I'm just looking at that right now, and the queen can go to e5 once a check has been given on f6. So, and the players.
He might resign now or allowing the checkmate, do you think?
He's going to resign now, and Magnus Carlsen takes the point, and he is now on 2 points out of 3. But it was a really instructive game there from Magnus Carlsen. The way that he just nurtured that small advantage and just kept on maximizing his chances and also posing problems to his opponent. But what an opportunity, what experience it is to play the former 5-time world champion.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there was a moment with Bishop c6, you know, when Black was trying to bluff White, but instead he got bluffed himself. Let me pull it up. So, not this Bishop c6, the other Bishop c6.
Knight f3.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if he plays something else, it is still slightly better, right? But if he plays something else, some other normal move, like maybe, I don't know, King goes to g8 maybe? Like, because he's also on the move 39 right now. So you just make some waiting move like King g8, and Magnus had to show his card, like what ideas, what winning ideas that he has up in his sleeve. But yeah, after Bishop c6 is just, I think, already very...
Yeah, Bishop c6 is perhaps like forced win.
Yeah, it's a forced win for White, right? g5 and then winning the